680 or 690 in the 720 round, then we'll just go to the next guy and he can do just as well.
Kind of like hockey players up in Canada.
Exactly like hockey players.
A nice pool of talent in Korea. All right, getting set now for the individual matches. Set system, 5 sets, 3 arrows per archer per set. Of course, shooting at 70 meters. And as Crispin explained before, 2 points awarded for winning a set, 1 point for a tie in the set. And the first archer to score 6 or more points wins the match and the medal. If there's a tie, and we haven't seen it yet, but we'll have a 1 arrow shoot off.
And it's 1 arrow closest to the middle.
Good look at Joo Hyun Jung.
No, they've, that's Natalia Erdynieva. I think we just got the targets a little mixed up.
Yes, we did.
So that's Natalia Erdynieva from Russia.
And Natalia Erdynieva.
And she's been around for quite a long time shooting at this level. And now we're seeing Joo Hyun Jung from Korea.
By the way, Natalia Erdynieva defeated Mariana Avitia of Mexico in a shoot-off before losing to Jung Desomi of Korea. And she winds up in the bronze medal match for the women, facing another Korean, Joo Hyun Jung, a 6-4 win over Karina Winters of Germany. She lost her shoot-off with Lisa Unruh. And so Joo Hyun Jung back out here on the field of battle, taking on Natalia Erdynieva of Russia. It'll be the 14th seed from Russia taking on the number 1 seed, Joo Hyun Jung. So we get to the individual medal matches now on this beautiful day in Medellin. They call it the land of eternal spring. It's heating up pretty good out there right now, though.
It's been very hot this past week, and it's kind of fun because they said that there was a 100% chance of rain every day, but we didn't get any rain. And we're just waiting on, I think, a little bit of a technical issue here on the background side of things. DOS has just called one of our staff named Murat. And these guys work very hard to make everything flow smoothly. And so we're just waiting for a little bit of a technical issue in the behind the scenes here. And right when that is fixed, we will get underway. So what they're probably looking at is the timing system. Each archer only gets 20 seconds per arrow to shoot on the line. So a clock reset has to be done. Here we go. And Miss Joo Hyun Jung will be shooting first on target number 1.
What a beautiful sight that is. Beautiful view, great backdrop, great background for the archers here in El Parque Norte. And the Korean archer shoots first and shoots a 10.
That was a really quick shot, but that's a very solid 10. Very good way to start off your match.
Erdynieva falling behind. Just inside, counts as 9.
That's another 8 just low. We could see Joo Hyun Jung was looking back at her coach, and I'm willing to bet if the coach coaches the same way that I get coached when I'm on that line, they're probably just saying just shoot a strong shot and you'll be good.
28 out of a possible score of 30 on those first 3 shots for the Korean, and there's a 9, and so the first set does go to Joo Hyun Jung, who shot a Robin Hood during practice. I believe it was on Tuesday. We were talking at lunch about this. You were trying to do the mathematical calculations on that. Did you come up with a formula?
There's no formula. All I was doing was comparing the actual area of an arrow to the area of the target, and it came out to a ridiculously small chance that you would shoot a Robin Hood.
Have you ever shot one?
Oh, yes, I have.
Okay.
I have. And it's
and explain to people who might not know what that is.
So a Robin Hood is a quote-unquote technical term where you can put an arrow into the back of another arrow, just like Robin Hood does in the movies. And Joo Hyun Jung has been able to do it at the range of 70 meters away in the middle of the target. And the middle of the target, or the 10 ring, only has a variance of 1/10 of a degree from left side to right side or up to down. So 1/10 of a degree, you can move your arm to be able to stay inside that 10 ring. And she managed to move 0 degrees from shot to shot. But right now, I'm getting reports off the field from some of my scouts out there, namely Hugh McDonald. He's saying that it's gusty on the shooting line and that there's a headwind on the field of play. So what the archers are feeling is a gusty wind. That's a good shot from Joo to score another X.
And is that deceiving to feel that wind at the shooting line?
It can be very deceiving because what you're feeling could be different than what you're seeing downrange. That's a 9 asterisk for Erdynieva. So it can kind of confuse archers.
It can influence you.
It can influence you. It can confuse you. It could
confound you.
It confound you. Yeah. And, I mean, that's the difference. From her first shot was an X to second shot was a low 8. If she did each shot exactly the same both times, then you start to wonder whether or not you deserved that 8 or if that's the win. So right now, Erdynieva has either a 28 or a 29. And Joo has a definite 28. But again, Erdynieva has a 9-star for her second shot, and that could be a 28 or a 29. And we're going to have to see what happens when official scoring takes place to see if the scores still stay at 3-1 in favor of Miss Joo, or if it goes to 2-2, tying the set score.
Good look at Natalia Erdynieva, who finished 9th at Belek at the World Championships last fall. Competed in Shanghai and Wrocław, Poland last summer, did not medal. Her last individual World Cup medal was a silver, I believe, as far back as 2008 in Santo Domingo. So it's been a long, long time for her since her last victory in an individual World Cup match. Joo Hyun Jung, 6th in the world, was 6th at the World Cup final in Paris last fall, and poised right now.
And it has been confirmed that it is now 2-2 for each archer, or it's now a tied match.
So that set does go to Natalia Erdynieva.
And what's fun is both of these archers shot in the 2008 Olympics. Joo Hyun Jung walked away with a team gold medal with Team Korea, and Erdynieva definitely shot in Beijing in the 2008 Olympics. So Joo's arrows are on average low, and there she goes moving her sight. So that's the perfect thing to do at this moment.
In fact, Joo had a team gold medal in Beijing. Great shot.
That's what you want to be doing against the Koreans. You don't want to show them that you're intimidated by them or anything. Being able to execute your normal shot and score well with it is key. Again, low, so she's got to get turning on that sight knob, move that sight ring down.
Both of them very experienced, very talented, very level playing field. There's the target we need to be looking at, and there's back-to-back 10s. Natalia rising to the occasion.
So Erdynieva just needs an 8 here to take this set. So just do your shot, keep it in the gold, and you'll be fine. 10, 10, 10.
She's just fine.
And there's a little bit of a smile knowing that she did really well on that end, on that set, and that she is now in the lead 4-2 over Joo Hyun Jung.
The Korean trying to win her second medal of the day. Picked up a bronze medal this morning in team competition, but right now back against the wall, trailing 4-2 as her Russian competitor, seated 14th this week at this tournament, is in good shape right now. She's won the last 2 sets, and Natalia Erdynieva captured a bronze medal at the World Cup final in Dubai in 2007. Vying for her first individual medal in quite some time. I believe it's almost 6 years now.
And it just shows that
this ain't easy.
It ain't easy, but archery is what I call a long-lived sport. So it's as you get older and as you compete more, you actually do get better, provided that there's a optimal age and everything that you need to do it in.
Ooh. Sure, but it can be a lifetime sport, and there is a tough shot to start off this set for Joo Hyun Jung.
And I don't know why they're calling that a 7. That's definitely an 8. So Joo definitely has 1 more point, and that's an 8. So tied score so far. And we'll be able to see that Joo's first shot definitely is not a 7. That's a 9. So you can see her arrow on low right was touching the line to the 8 ring, so it does count as an 8. 10. So
Actually,
Erdynieva
it's 18-17.
It's 18-17, so Erdynieva is unofficially in the lead right now. That's another 9.
So the match on the line right here, 8 to win.
Should actually be 9 to win because Joo has 26. That's an 8.
That's right. So now we have to wait.
So now we have to wait because unofficially right now, the scores on the TV are wrong. So do not follow those. Joo Hyun Jung actually has 1 more point than it is stating. And that's really, I'm sorry, I'm looking in the background. Those clouds don't look very nice right now. So it was sunny about 5 minutes ago, and I'm hoping that all of these clouds that we're seeing overhead don't invade us with rain.
I'm trying to get my bearings. I think those are clouds to the south, and so hopefully they will miss El Parque Norte, and we won't have any rain come into play here. But right now, all eyes focused on that target. Target number 1, 70 meters away, as they check the arrows, check the scores.
And they are saying right now over the speakers that Joo Hyun Jung's first arrow is not a 7, it is an 8, which is what we were seeing on TV. So the score should actually read 5-3 in favor of Erdynieva. So there we are. It has been changed on the scoreboards on the field of play. You can see over the shoulder of the judge.
So they tie in that set, and they'll split the set points, and it goes to 5-3.
Exactly. So Erdynieva now can tie and win. But Joo Hyun Jung needs to win this set to force a shoot-off. That's her only way of getting this bronze medal.
Just a little pressure.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad. Here in this beautiful setting. And Joo Hyun Jung needs to shoot some beautiful shots right now. 9, not bad, but an opportunity for Erdynieva.
She's got a lot of shake in her front arm going right now. Ooh, this could be
9 seconds left.
Just do a strong shot.
5 seconds. With 2 seconds to go, nails it.
That is an awesome shot. That's showing how much composure and how much confidence she has in herself.
Talk about pressure.
That's a 9. Now Erdynieva needs to tell herself right now, just relax, just do your normal shot. A lot easier said than done, but still 9, that is good enough.
She had 15 seconds left that time. Comes up with a 9. Under the gun, she shoots a 10. But she's got a 1-point advantage. Critical shot right here, and it's a 9.
So now Erdynieva needs an 8 to win. Lots of shake going on. She's nervous, but there it is.
There it
8.
is. Got it. Held her nerves together. Just enough.
I know exactly how that feels, so it's not like I'm commenting on something I don't know how it feels, but I mean, it is great to feel those nerves, and you need to feel those nerves in order to be able to learn how to deal with them later on, because you can try to replicate tournament all you want in practice, but once you get there, once you get to a tournament and feel how nervous or how nerve-wracking it can be, then you can start tailoring your training program to replicate what you felt there. So, I mean, hats off to Natalia Erdynieva. Joo Hyun Jung shot very well here, and she deserves a big round of applause for even coming 4th here, because that is definitely difficult on this field of play. But congratulations to Natalia Erdynieva for being able to fight through her nerves and show her composure and win the bronze medal here in Medellin.